And I've only got 15 minutes to make this video, so I better make it a good one. I can't keep that up. But yes, this is an all-channel bulletin. Yes, multiple channels. What's going on? Okay, if you're watching me on YouTube right now, bye! This is it. The long story short is I sent 2 uploads running last night, and they both got rejected for being longer than 15 minutes. That's right, I'm restricted to 15 minutes again. Apparently Kevin MacLeod's music Dance of Deception is being mistaken by YouTube for Wolvatron Church of Madness original mix by Made in Italy. Now if I'm going to hazard a guess, Made in Italy is probably as hacked off with YouTube right now as I am. This dispute is scheduled to expire on the 30th of January. That's 26 days limited to 15 minutes. This is the straw which has broken the camel's back, because all I can see is much more of this happening. And this is just bananas. So, what am I doing? Well, I have a few other channels. Vidler, Vimeo, and Dailymotion. I am on each of those as MS Knight. Now, to go through them in turn, Vimeo. This morning I got hacked off and decided to pay for a Vimeo Plus account, which gives me 5 gig weekly upload, which is plenty for me. And I've also had a chat with the support staff. They've reviewed some of the BDSM talk videos on here, and they've said, yeah, that kind of content's no problem. So that's 1. 2 is Dailymotion. I'm not sure what's going to go on with that crew. They appear to be in France. There was somebody who was sitting on the handle MS Knight on that channel, on Dailymotion, but I contacted the support team and said, look, they registered in this in 2006. They've done nothing with the channel. I'm here. You can see my domain name. I'm ready to rock. What do you say? Now obviously they had to go away and think about it, because you don't exactly delete somebody's channel with I mean, it was empty, totally empty, no activity on it at all, no comments, no videos, nothing. But even so, you know, but anyway, they came back and said, yeah, okay, no problem. So they've deleted the channel and I've got it now. So I'm starting to upload the tech videos to that channel. The last one is Vidler. Now, I'm having some technical problems with them. The web uploader fails. There's an extra resumable web uploader that fails even before the start, because it won't run under the Java, I think. But they do have an FTP uploader. However, I think that the FTP uploading system is detecting the finished file and getting it off and processing it before FileZilla actually gets a chance to verify that the upload completed successfully. Net result is FileZilla detects a failure and re-uploads the video again. So I've got to have a chat with them. Vimeo is in the USA. They're in New York, Buffalo, and I just hope they're not on Colo Crossings servers in Buffalo. The long story short, well, we still haven't heard anything from Colocation after they took the shard servers down. So our data is still, in theory, in the ether somewhere, and they are not responding to the email address that they told everyone to respond to. I honestly thought that the register would have picked up on that a lot quicker and a lot harsher, but they haven't. Because this is pretty major. This is cloud service goes down, your data's screwed. Albeit not exactly at corporate level, but it's certainly worthy of discussion in my personal opinion. But there you go. So we've got to see how that goes. I've obviously had the discussion with the tech team. They're happy for certain content. Brilliant. Bonus. The Dailymotion crew seem to be in France, possibly. I haven't had too much in-depth discussion with them, but given given the type of people that have been going over. RPK Game Vids went over to them as well, among others. I've started to upload the technical videos to them. That leaves Vidler. Now they're headquartered in Bethlehem, so I wouldn't like to attempt to upload any religious great debate videos to that location, but we've got to see ultimately what they come back with. If we can solve the technical issue of this video going up, this is going to be the final test for Vidler. If we can solve that technical issue, then that will give me 3 channels over which to distribute various content. So I'm not taking the make out of any one particular service, because some of these are still free, apart from the Vimeo one, of course, where I've paid for Plus. And I've paid for Plus for a year, and it's a 50% saving, for crying out loud. 1 year, $50. Okay, there's British tax on top of that, which made it $71 for the year. VAT, which came to about £50, as opposed to $9.99, call it $10 a month, you know, so that's more than, or was it $60 US, I don't know, but anyway, it's like half if you go for a year at a time, but there are people who cannot afford even that amount of dosh, so who knows. I've got 3 destinations now, which may actually solve some of the problem. 2 new videos are the Mint videos are currently going up to Dailymotion. There are the 2 latest videos that failed to upload overnight to YouTube are now uploaded to Vimeo, so they're ready for you to have a look at. And the ones on Vidler are the old ones. We'll see what happens with Vidler's tech support. Once I know what I'm doing with each of the 3 channels, 2 down, 1 to go, I'll be able to make the decisions about content. But obviously there is the, because a number of people have wanted me to switch stuff around a bit. So I might just cut down on the video content considerably and relegate a lot of the more regular stuff to the blogs, because let's face it, we are still in the middle of the broadband switchover, which hopefully will happen in a few days. Yeah, the replacement torch arrived. Part of the video on, I had a torch which actually has some emotional value to me, and unfortunately, like an idiot, I lost it. The replacement has arrived. I did a bit of shopping around, and this one, LED Lenser, it got the Sunday Times Good Gear Guide brilliant rating. That's the rating that it got. To pleading suffer for the freaking camera. It's actually quite a decent, you know, it's not cheap. Comes with its own little pouch, which also comes with waist mountable, and it comes with a clip, and it comes with a strap, so you can strap on the back of the torch. This is how many? 115 lumens, and it'll throw 1 lumen as far as 52 feet. 220 meters, I think. Pass, but it's bleeding. It's powerful, I'll tell you that. Hopefully I won't lose this one, but I really do hope to find the other one, because I was quite attached to that. That does have emotional value, so I hope to find it. But I've already ripped the car apart, I've ripped the office apart, I've been all over the house, and I've asked friends and colleagues to look out, and nobody's seen it. So anyway, this is going to have to be put through a series of tests to see if it will actually live up to, you know, the kind of things that a computer engineer needs. perhaps the most rigorous test of all, and the most important one for a computer engineer, is this. It passes. So yeah, it's very, very bright. Wow. It carries this strange little laser warning symbol, although it's not actually laser. LEDs are used in short range fiber optics especially for networking. There's different grades of glass that you use, SX and LX. SX is driven by LEDs, LX is driven by lasers. And if you drive a laser down an SX cable, what happens is the laser will just leave brown, it'll turn the glass brown over time, and you've got to replace the cable. But yeah, the LED, one place where I work, I'm looking forward to us. Well, we should have got the final lasers out now. We should all be LED all across the board, which is great, because that means you can actually risk looking to see if there is actually light coming down the bleeding thing. You daren't do that when there is lasers on site, just in case you burn your own bleeding eyes out, because that's what will happen. You have to be very careful when you're dealing with lasers and optics on networking equipment. You've got to know what you're dealing with. If you're in doubt, the best thing is to get a piece of white paper and hold it up to see if you can see the little dots coming through. That's the safest thing to do, really. But beware, if you're dealing with optics and you don't know what's coming down that line, play it safe. You don't want to risk your own eyesight. But yes, we're going to find out what happens, take it as it comes. Goodbye YouTube. It's been an education, I have to admit. Over my time since I look back on the first videos that I uploaded to YouTube, and boy were they amateur. Oh heck, it's pelting it down out there. The rain really is coming down hard. But I've improved. I've improved in my self-confidence, my speaking ability, my coughing ability, and it's been a worthwhile time. And I think that, you got to view these sorts of things going positive, going forward. It's put me in a better position to know the kind of stuff that I'm putting out, to know the kind of stuff that people want, the kind of things that we've got issues with. So I think this is a chance to close one chapter and open another one. Yes, so that's about all I can say, really. We'll see what happens as it happens when it happens, and the links will be in the hoo-ha bar. If you've got any opinions, then drop them by. I will see everything. I will take a quick look at the kinds of things that came through on the latest comments. Yeah, the whole platform is starting to suck. People need to keep an eye on their accounts. Yeah, even though Sony do not own it, the creator himself does. Things getting flagged. It's a mess. Happening a lot to a lot of people on YouTube. People have deleted stuff has come under fire. Moving to Dailymotion again. Yeah, there are a few bits I'll have to make some more videos on that. But for now, the technical stuff will go to Dailymotion. I think that's going to be the best home for the technical stuff. Mint is going up now. There is also a video update on PlusNet. That is currently on Vimeo. So we'll take it as it comes. Oh, Yola saying, please come back, MS Knight. Hi MS Knight, please come back. I understand you feel your query has been completely changed. Okay. More Yola videos to come at some point again later, maybe ish. We'll deal with things as it comes. Gotta stop this now. I'm hitting the 15-minute mark. Take care. Bye.